How's it going, guys? Hope you guys are having a great week. So it is that time of the month again, guys. It is time to talk about the top games coming out in February 2021. So we're going to do this in release day order, and kicking us off today at number 1 is Destruction AllStars. So this is an upcoming vehicular combat game developed by Lucid Games. It offers a multiplayer arena-style gameplay. The player basically assumes control of one of 16 All-Stars, each of which have access to unique hero vehicles. Players need to seek ways to destroy the vehicles of their opponents. All-Stars whose vehicles have already been destroyed have to then navigate the arena on foot while dodging incoming attacks in order to survive. That to me personally seems like a really bad idea, but I am curious to see how it plays out. Now, Sony actually announced, interestingly, that it will be a free-to-play game for PlayStation Plus subscribers, and it will be one of the free titles on offer in February, and the game will be available for 2 months for free for you to pick it up. I think this is Sony's kind of answer to Rocket League, or they're hoping that the game will really take off and that it will become like the new Rocket League. Well, if you are interested in checking it out, it will be released on the 2nd of February and will be available exclusively on the PlayStation 5. Number 2 coming in this month is Werewolf the Apocalypse Earthblood. This is an action RPG developed by Cyanide. That's the team behind the Space Hulk series. The game actually follows the story of Kahal, an eco-terrorist werewolf who has been banished from his werewolf tribe and who fights against the Pentex Corporation and the pollution it causes. The player as Kahal can traverse areas in the American Northwest and can shapeshift into a wolf, human, or werewolf form to perform various tasks such as exploration, stealth, conversation, and of course combat. The game looks really interesting. I mean, personally speaking, it kind of looks, it doesn't look visually amazing. It looks like something from, say, 2009, but I do like werewolves, and I do like the idea of being able to shift between different forms. If this is your cup of tea and you are like werewolves and you're looking for a really good hack and slash game and RPG, Werewolf the Apocalypse Earthblood will be available from the 4th of February, and it is coming to PC, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One. In at number 3 is Little Nightmares 2. This is the follow-up to Little Nightmares. It is a horror adventure game from Tarsier Studios. In the game, you play as Mono, a young boy trapped in a world that has been distorted by the humming transmission of a distant tower. Along with your companion Six, the girl in the yellow raincoat that we've seen in the trailers, she acts as your guide, and Mono sets out to discover the dark secrets of the Signal Tower. The game offers a brand new setting, new characters, and it just seems bigger, creepier, and just more atmospheric, more of the same. And the original Little Nightmares was very cool, and if you enjoyed the first one, then I'm sure you will definitely be interested in the second title, which is set for release on the 11th of February, and it will be available on the PC, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One. In at number 4 is Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. This is a re-release of 2013's Super Mario 3D World, which came out originally on the Wii U. Now, if you slept on this game, like many people did who never picked up the Wii U, Nintendo are re-releasing it onto the Nintendo Switch, but they're also offering some new levels and new areas and improvements to the game. It features the same great co-op gameplay, creative levels, and power-ups as the original game, including Cat Mario, which allows you to climb up walls and do some pretty cool moves. You get to choose between Mario, Luigi, Peach, and Toad, and you can team up with up to 3 other players, both locally and online. You basically set off with your friends to save the Sprixie Kingdom. Each character has a very distinct playstyle, so Luigi, for example, can jump extra high, and Peach can float for a short time. Rosalina is also available as a playable character later on in the game. In Bowser's Fury, Mario actually arrives on Lake Lapcat and is confronted with a rampaging Bowser. He joins forces with Bowser Jr. and ventures through an interconnected world made of cat-themed pretty much everything. So enemies, flowers, and even birds take on a feline form. Another player can also jump in to take control of Bowser Jr. and can help you out in attacking enemies and storing power-ups. If you slept on Super Mario 3D World, it was a very underrated game, so if you never picked it up and you do own a Nintendo Switch, then certainly this may be of interest to you. And the game is set for release on the 12th of February and will be available exclusively on the Nintendo Switch. In at number 5 is Persona 5 Strikers. This is an action combat focused spin-off from the Persona universe. It is set after the events of Persona 5, and we rejoin the Phantom Thieves to help them strike back against the corruption overtaking cities across Japan. It's set during a summer vacation that takes a sudden turn as a distorted reality emerges. Joker and his friends must reveal the truth and redeem the hearts of those imprisoned at the center of the crisis. Keeping the gorgeous art style and incredible music of Persona 5, it moves away from the turn-based combat of the JRPG and instead introduces more action-packed hack-and-slash combat that fans of the Musou games will be familiar with. And it looks awesome. If you have played Persona 5 and you're a fan of that game, it just looks like it's got the character and the heart of that RPG, but it's continuing on the story, which is really, really awesome. So I'm very, very interested in it. I am currently playing Persona 5, and I definitely want to finish that game first before jumping into Strikers, that will be available from the 23rd of February, and the game is set to release on PC, Nintendo Switch and PlayStation 4, which makes me a little bit sad because obviously the original Persona 5 was only exclusively available on the PlayStation 4. So it is something I am considering doing a story so far video on, just for those people that are interested in Strikers. At number 6 is Bravely Default 2. This is a JRPG developed by Claytek Works. It is actually the third game in the Bravely series, and Default 2 actually features a brand new story and cast of characters, so you do not have to have played the originals. It is set on the continent named Excellent, which is divided into 5 different kingdoms. The game follows 4 main characters: a young sailor named Seth, a refugee princess named Gloria, a traveling scholar named Elvis, and a mercenary named Adele. In terms of gameplay, it is very similar to the previous titles in that the game will have turn-based combat and battles. I never got to play the original Bravely Default games. I've heard really great things about them, and I love the art style of this. It looks absolutely gorgeous. I know Edge is a big fan, and he's considering picking this up. But if you are interested, Bravely Default 2 will be released on the 26th of February and is available exclusively on the Nintendo Switch. There is actually a demo that you can download at the moment to check it out if you're on the fence. And I'm definitely going to be playing it myself to see if this is a game that I want to actually pick up. And then finally at number 7 is Century Age of Ashes. This is developed by Playwing Limited. It is a free-to-play multiplayer dragon battle game. It doesn't get better than that. You master a growing roster of classes and dragons. You compete in intense online aerial dogfight arena battles to rule the skies. It sounds awesome. It is an early access title and it's set to release sometime in February, though the developer haven't really confirmed a date as of yet. The early access does feature 3 playable classes: Phantom, Marauder and Wingard, and there will also be 3 game modes: Carnage, Survival and Raid, and 3 arenas on offer. Carnage is a 6v6 killing spree with special power-ups appearing in the arena to unleash hell on your opponents. It's basically team deathmatch, Dragon Riders style. Survival is a last team standing mode where up to 18 players divide into 3 teams, 6v6v6. Respawn is limited and can only be done through ally rescue. And then finally, Raid is a unique mode in which two teams clash over possession of the flag. You gain points by flying through special gates around the arena while holding the flag. Sentry Age of Ashes looks super interesting. I'm a big fan of dragons, and the idea of being able to fly around with a dragon doing dogfights sounds really awesome. The fact that this game is free to play as well is going to be on Steam, and it's in early access because it is a work in progress, but this is certainly a game I'm interested in picking up and checking out, and obviously it will be coming out sometime in February. So as soon as it is available, if there is interest, I may well certainly be live streaming some of it to show you guys. But those are just some of the titles coming out in February 2021. Let me know what you guys think of these in the comment section below. Are there any games on this list that you will definitely be picking up and playing? Please let me know which and why you're excited. And if there is anything that I have missed on this list that you do think is worth a mention, then please share that in the comment section below. Anyway, hope you guys are having a great week, of course. Take care, and as always, happy gaming. Bye, guys.